What is up, y'all? It is another week of So Let's Vent, people. I hope y'all been having a good week. I've been having a good week. I hope y'all be really enjoying life and thanking God for what's upon us, and that's the holidays, right? And that's what we're going to talk about today. Today is about what happened to family traditions. What happened to getting your outfit and setting it on the bed and stuff, getting ready for like, oh, I'm going by my favorite auntie. Everybody posted up. Everybody just, ready to show off what they bought, how they put their outfit together. What happened to that? What happened to tradition? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And let's get into it. We're going to get into it. I'm speaking about that because holidays is just more of, you just like, it's just a regular day. No, it's not. It's a day you're supposed to share. You love, you joke around, and you do stuff like that. But it's just like, we don't do that no more. And what happened to that? Let's be honest. We barely talk to some of our family members. And that's the sad part, right? We barely talk to family members because what? The matriarch, if she's still here of the family, or, the great grandparents, if they're here, it's just like they just sitting here like, man, this shit is ridiculous, right? And those who don't no longer have that matriarch in our family, guess what? We're lost. That's just like if you take out the queen of the ants, right? Or anything that's the head of anything, you take it off, everything else gonna scatter around. And I feel like that's America. That's all us. We don't talk to each other. We don't call each other. Man, how you doing? This and that. We don't even look forward to even going nowhere for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and shit like that. Because why? We're mad at the other person. We really don't fuck with that. We had events in our family that really ripped families apart. That families had to take sides, right? But why is that? Like, what happened to those times where I know for me, growing up in New Orleans, we had went by my grandma, you know, and on Broad Street at the Blue House we used to call it, and shit. We used to couldn't wait till you got outfits ready. Oh, Easter, what we going? Oh, I got these on. I got the fresh pair of white G-Nights. That's what we call Air Force Ones in New Orleans. If y'all don't know, we got the fresh pair of white G-Nights with something nice. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, they ain't gonna be ready for this. Or you got some people with the Cool J outfits. I know y'all remember the Cool J outfit, the Cool J outfits and all that. We getting ready, and you just like. You see them for East, you like, damn, cuz you done stepped out. Huh? Like, then you joking around, you playing spades, you cracking jokes. I know we used to be outside my grandma's gate in front of the house and just be like, just shooting the shit with everybody. Ribbon, which we call, some other places call it joning or, what? Shit, I don't know what y'all call it in other states. I know in New Orleans we call it ribbon. Like cracking jokes on somebody. We call it ribbon. But doing that, man, we don't even do that shit no more. We don't even nowadays. It's not even a respect level for tradition. Not even a respect level for an adult. Like, think about it. Kids nowadays don't even know what a tradition is. Everything a tradition is now is getting on TikTok and doing the latest dance, a trend to keep up with everybody else. So, what would these kids or what would anybody know about tradition, right? Like, we really do sit around and have no regards about spending time with those who you love at all. Which is the sad part, because guess what? At the end of the day, we all are blamed for something. But it's like, at some point, when do we bring that back? When do we bring that back? When do we sit here and be like, man, can't wait to put on that fresh outfit for the DJ that's for November, or the DJ that's for Christmas, or we going by grandma, we going by grandpa, we going by the auntie and uncles. They throw the best parties. When are we going to get back to that? Not even to mention, kids do not even play outside anymore. I remember it was a time where we all used to ride bikes or show off. Oh, you got the Nintendo DS, or you got the latest toy, or back in the day, back before I was here, the Walkman and all that, where you walked outside, you like, bro, let me listen to it. Dang, you got a Walkman, or you got a CD player, you got this, you got that. Kids do not do that no more. Only time I see a kid on my block is when they doing a TikTok video. That's it. I don't see kids riding bikes. I mean, my next door neighbor, they kids ride bikes, but shit, they kids like George in the Jungle. They kids outside barefoot or whatever. But guess what? I don't even look at them crazy because you know what? They are the last of something we do not see anymore. They actually enjoy outside. They not doing this. On their phones, looking at it 24/7. So it's like, what happened to the things that brought joy? Not your cell phone. Not social media. Go back to the things that made sense. Go back to the things where you was able to look at somebody and was like, this is what family is all about. This is what spending time with those you love is all about. We no longer get to that point. Like, it's just sad. I mean, then we in a world where kids have no type of guidance to respect anything like that. It's just like, hey, I just let them do what they want to do. No, what happened to you know what this world missing? Let me tell you what this world missing. Whoopings. That don't mean child abuse. It don't. But whoopings. The whoopings, see when they was able to, when people told these kids, oh, if your parents touch you, or these teachers, or your parents touch you, or call child protective service and all that shit. Back in the day when I was young, I wish I would call somebody. When I got mad, my mom would be like, guess what? When they get here, I'm going to whoop your ass. And guess what? When they leave, I'm going to whoop your ass from trying to call anybody. Who even thought about calling that or calling somebody on your parents for you getting your ass whooped? It's no guidance. The world is lost. The generation is lost. Why? Because who's parenting the kids? Social media. Who's parenting to parents? Social media. So how can a parent teach a child that has no knowledge of nothing, something, when they don't know nothing? They looking at that the presumption of others or what they think of their family should be on the internet. Everything on the internet ain't just let's take group pictures to make us look happy. No, because you're not happy. Or when we do get together, when people pass away at funerals or whatever, that's look like we happy as a family. No, you're not. It's still underlying issues you haven't attacked. It's a reason why I don't speak to my cousins or something, right? You should discuss that. It's a reason why you don't speak to your auntie. You should discuss that, right? And I'm no saint at that. I'm not saying I am. I never said I was. But guess what? It's a respect thing. It's respect. But if we have problems, we need to change. And I'm not just telling y'all that being no hypocrite. That go for all of us. All of us. We need to talk about the things that hurt us. This saying I thought of, and I really have. I thought about this, right? I was long, hard at work, just thinking about what I'm going to do for this next podcast, this episode. And the first saying that popped in my head says, stop saying what was and change what is. Stop saying, oh, we used to have so much back in the day. We used to have so much doing this, right? Like what I'm venting right now to y'all, right? Missing those times was like, dang. And to stop saying what was and change what is, what we can change right now is, guess what? We still can live by those traditions. We still can call and be like, hey, cuz, how you doing? I'm doing this by my house this year for Christmas. I'm doing this by my house for Thanksgiving. Oh, this, that, and the third. We can change it. It's just that we don't want to. And when we do decide to do it, it's because why? For a like? To make it look like we all get along. We don't get along. Stop portraying it for something that don't exist for the opinions and the reaction of others. But then get mad when somebody calls something out on social media because it's fake. It is fake. Social media is a virtual world based on opinions. It's not real. And that's just the problem. We are letting social media guide us, and you can say whatever. I don't be on that. I don't do that. I don't let social media. You lie. If you post something, you ever posted something where, oh girl, I'm eating this. Look where I'm at. Oh girl, look at this. My hand hurt. I'm in the hospital with a needle. Nobody don't need to know you in the hospital with anything in your nose. That's personal. Go back to the time where my mom and them had beepers. Everybody didn't know what we did unless you was there. And we took Polaroid pictures. Go back to Polaroid pictures. They sell them now at Walmart. I think, and we bought one for our daughter. We gonna show her this was all we had back in the day to document memories. Go back to buying cameras again and document like my Uncle Charles do from the 80s. Go back to the cameras where you put the cameras on that document all them fun times. What happened to that? Not everything is your phone and document it and then try to pretend to be something you're not. Let's go back to let's change what is and let's go back to what was. We can get back to that. It's do we want to get back to that? Do we want to change what is now? We can't keep saying, oh, these kids, they ain't got no respect. How about we start putting the law back down? How about we start actually raising our kids and being there? How about we start really being parents and keeping up with tradition and teaching tradition? Whether you can cook or not, it's something you do, you love doing that you can pass down to that little person or your teenager or your adult child. It's something you can pass down where they can pass down. But we can't keep saying holidays ain't the same no more and we ain't doing nothing to change it. Like, Jesus Christ. Let's get a grip on this. If we don't like the world we in, guess who's up to change it? Us. That's just like anything. If you don't like where you work, and guess what you can do? Change it. You're not obligated to stay there. If you don't like how much money you make, guess what you can do? Change it. You can go back to school for a degree, for more money. You can trade school. You could do like anything to change the situation. And that's what I'm saying with family and tradition. We are at the best time. They said this is the best time of the year. Right? The holidays. The holidays are the best time of the year. So why it doesn't always feel like that? Why doesn't it feel like that? Because we're so glued to these phones. And don't get me wrong. Social media is not all bad. The phone is not all bad. But when we had a table, matter of fact, let me just say this. Who still have Sunday dinners? Because I don't know nobody who still have Sunday dinners. Who still have Sunday dinners? Who? Please let me know. And if y'all know anybody that still have Sunday dinner, please email me at let'svent@gmail.com. Vent. That's what this is about. Vent. Because I know no one that still have Sunday dinners. I've known no one that brags about at 6 o'clock it's dinner time or dinner on the table. Whether you did it growing up or not, guess what? Those things can be applied to change what is. So we can get out of saying what was. We can change the what is. So who still does it? I want to know. Please. Like I said, email me. Let me know. Or write a comment. Let me know who still does it. And if you still does it, grasp on to that tradition and keep it going. Keep it going. Because these kids need for them to carry on instead of a phone. These kids need something else to latch on except for these TV shows and YouTubers and whatever the case may be. Something positive. So they be like, man, growing up, just like we did. Growing up, man, we used to do this. We played outside. We played curveball. We played, jacks. Kids don't even play jacks. I bought jacks for my daughters. They ain't know what to do. What to do. Ball bouncing it up. Boom, you catch the jacks. We don't even have spinning tops no more. Like, get out with these children and play rope. One thing I will say, we try to always do, we play rope. We play full square. Like, we tried to keep the tradition. And guess what? Our biggest battle, of course, is the phone in modern day, social media technology with my daughters. Because my daughters prefer what? TikTok and all this. But when we outside, we are outside. Your phones go away. We enjoying each other. We're going to enjoy this green trees. We're going to enjoy it all 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Like, we going to experience it all together. We ain't got to document everything. Yeah, certain things, document. Let the world see. But when you going to document something, let the world see. Let them see something positive. Let them see something positive. Let them see that you're carrying on and you're doing traditions. You're sitting at the table. Not every year you in your pajamas. That ain't helping nobody because y'all taking pictures in pajamas. Yeah, they sell a whole set at Walmart for like $20-some. Yeah, we know that. But me and the wife taking pictures in our pajamas with our kids that's not tradition. That is for y'all to see. I really don't care. I am in pajamas every time I go to sleep. She ain't taking a picture of my Chucky pajamas. Okay then. So that's my point I'm trying to make to y'all. When you do something, if you want to show something, and with this family tradition, guess what? You show it in a positive way to where it's just like, oh, I like what they doing. I like that they show this all the time. Not just because, we took a picture at the tree in our pajamas. Everybody do that. What makes that so different? It's the same exact thing. Who's actually outside playing hopscotch, jump rope, double dutch? Who's outside with these kids? Not on your phone looking at your favorite reality TV show with these children, and they're looking at that to guide them and thinking that's how a young woman or a young man's supposed to act. No, let them see that daddy's in the kitchen with mommy while mommy cooking, hugging on her, kissing on her, showing that holiday spirit. That real family stuff what we seen with grandparents, right? Grams in the kitchen. The first thing you want to do, Grams, how can I help? Grandpa, what you need help with? Boy, come out here and do this. Come out here and clean this. What happened to that? Not always, just do it. Stay right there, girl. Look, catch me off guard on these pictures. What? Catch me off guard with this. Oh, I'm posted up, making up captions of, God bless me today. Man, you serious, man? Show something else. It's getting boring. It's getting outdated. That's why holidays ain't holidays. It's because we're always trying to pursue something and portray something for others' opinion. For their likes. You're not doing it because of you. Have us, due to the COVID, we still even haven't found to love ourselves. Let's be honest here. We still trying to find to love ourselves. And that's why we can't love each other. Or love the next person. Because you don't love yourself. So please, let's get back to the things that we solidify as this family. Not because of the likes of somebody else or, we're trying to, girl, you saw what Jada and them was doing. Stop worrying about other people and worry about what's in your house. Worry about creating what you got to create for you and yours. Stop worrying about the ladies of this and that. Who cares? Nobody cares. No one. But apparently a lot of people in this world do because guess what? You post it up there for opinion. And I want to let y'all know that. When you put anything on social media, it is for the opinions of others. When you put anything, it is for criticism and judgment of millions of people opinions on how you should do something according to what they will do. So you can't get mad. Just like when y'all be putting up around this time Thanksgiving, all that damn porcelain in your food. Stop putting that in there. That don't make your food look good. I'm just putting it in there. I know that's random, but I'm just telling y'all. Stop putting porcelain in every damn thing. Porcelain you don't need to do that. Got a thing of macaronis or whatever. You put a pound of parsley. Come on. Decorate the plate better than that. Not no damn parsley. The hell you got us eating fall leaves on the damn plate? Come on, people. But anyway, Let's get back to what we know what tradition is or what we used to. We used, like I said, we used to want to go outside. That just like school. It was like school time. Remember, you used to get your school clothes out, your fresh kicks, and just be like, oh yeah, they ain't gonna be ready for the first day of school. You got your clothes. You sleeping in your bed with your clothes at the end. That's how it used to be for holidays. You used to can't wait. Your clothes sitting right there the next day. You waking up super early. My man, they're like, boy, why you up so early? Oh, I gotta make sure you ain't even wearing your G-Night because you ain't even trying to get a crease in them. You is not trying to crease them all white crispy things. You was not trying to do that. Or the latest J's. You wasn't trying to do that. You like, I'm gonna walk around with this bead on. You ain't even trying to put your t-shirt on yet. The only things you got on is your jeans and your slippers. And smelling like Dove soap. You know what I'm saying? Just wanting to look clean. What happened to that? Not just for the look clean and look like this and got them all this to my ear for what? Social media. Like, go back to taking Polaroid. I'm telling y'all, they on sale right now. They came back out. The Polaroid cameras, the black and white pictures. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all know what I mean. It's on sale right now. Go buy one. Go back and buy the camcorders again and record time. We losing too many people, man. We're losing too many people, and then we can't be upset when these people are going and we miss them so much, but we didn't even take the time to even enjoy their presence. Do we not understand like how precious life is? When that person is gone, they're not coming back. We cannot summon the 7 Dragon Balls and bring you back. It does not work like that. You cannot hit the reset button on the PlayStation or something and start all over from where you was at in the game. Life is not like that. And apparently that's what's happening to tradition. But I'm saying that though because it's a lot of people this holiday season that's no longer here with us. Right? Well, however you felt towards that person, whatever the case may be, that person is no longer with us. That person is no longer gracing us with their presence. They corny ass jokes. They crazy questions are just joking around. They are not here. And I'm saying that to say is we have to get to a point where we start loving each other and really enjoying each other company. Not just want to deal with each other because we feel like we gotta do that. Or we just like, man, I ain't coming around, man. I don't get it. Cuz did this or whatever did. No. And don't get me wrong. I know it's some real, issues to where you gotta address it first before you can even be in somebody's presence. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. I'm just saying is it really to the point to where we just forget about and we just don't care about the tradition no more? You know how much many times I would say our great grandma and them sisters and brothers and them ain't get along, but they still was together for the holidays. Cause guess what? Their parents used to be like, we ain't playing that. You gonna get along with each other. You gonna talk it out. We gonna fuss. We gonna fight. And guess what? We gonna love each other, give each other a hug, and carry on. Get it off your chest. Not go on social media saying, girl, she don't mess with me no more. Yeah, don't do all that. Call a person and tell them why they hurt you. What happened to that? Why we can't do that? But we can go on social media and put up everything how we feel or in a text. How about we go and call that person and be like, whether you gotta curse each other out, you gonna yell at each other or whatever. But as long as we both can get our point across, hey, you hurt me. Hey, this is why you hurt me. Get it off your chest and move on, bruh. Not sitting there holding that on your chest, and those people we're losing these people, and you have self-regret because why? You have not healed from what you wanted that person. Oh, he never apologized. She never apologized. I ain't got nothing to say to them. Yeah, so it's just like, come on, y'all. We can do this. We can bring back those traditions. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but it starts with us. We can't no longer say the holidays ain't what they used to be. It is still the holidays. Christmas still come around the same year. So does Thanksgiving. So do other things. So we can change that. We just choose not to. That's the point. We just choose not to. But let's, around this time, let's hug each other, man. Let's love on each other. Let's really tell each other, bro, you know I love you. We don't know what each other going through. We don't. So many people we losing to suicide and natural causes and stuff. And that's a big thing. Natural causes. People, stay up on y'all vitamins, man. Really take care of yourself. Exercise. You ain't gotta go to the gym, but walk around sometimes. You feel me? Like really enjoy life, cause living a long time ain't just making sure you know your health in order too, but mental health, your physical health, just health all around to make sure y'all is okay, because we losing too many people to nonsense, man. And it just, you don't want to lose these people and have always regret. So I should have done this. I could have called him that day. He was by himself. I could have just talked. I could have called her. I could have just been like, cuz, it's stupid. Let's get to that. Oh, I could have called my brother. I could have called my sister, my mom. Don't matter who. Let them know. I love you. I just don't like what you did. I still love you, but I don't like how you treat me. I still love you, but your ways, you need to change. And if that, guess what? As long as you told that person that and you got that off your chest and you did all you could do, then guess what? Wipe your hands with them then. Because you did. They don't want to change. They want to stay in that. So you let them deal with that. But you need peace for you when dealing with others or dealing with family members. Because we're talking about tradition. Because guess what? Whether y'all know it or not, we pass down trauma to our kids. That's why our kids so jacked up. Because we ain't fix ourselves and we pass it down to these children. And guess what? These children go to school. They being mean to the other children. They grow up with the same hurt. You notice how your children grow up with the same hurt you grow up with? And y'all still don't believe you can pass this down? We're passing trauma down for generations, but we're not passing down tradition? Why would you want to pass down hurt all the time instead of joy? Why do you want to constantly pass down so much pain but don't want to pass down so much healing? Why we can't do that? But we play like it for the likes and opinions of others and get mad at those people's opinions. It's because we put our business out there. When we gonna go back to putting businesses private? Let's just use social media to make this money and show what we want to show. Social media don't need to know everything about you, your family, what y'all going through. It don't. But it's like nowadays, that's the only thing that gets y'all attention. Y'all care more about who unfollowed you compared to those who truly love you and adore you in your presence. That's the crazy thing. Oh, they unfollow me. They ain't got nothing to tell me no more. Is you serious? Because somebody unfollowed you? Is you serious? Instead of you following and doing what you're supposed to do, one, to heal yourself, and two, to stop hurt and passing down pain to those of other people. So it's just like, when we gonna change of what is? We can't keep saying, girl, the world ain't gonna never change. People are just evil. No, it will change. If it change one person at a time, it can change. Because guess what? It was at a point in time where we were all stuck together. I mean, I know y'all watched the same Martin Luther King, Malcolm X video. It was one time where we stuck together. It was. Whether it was during triumph, but we stuck together. So what happened to that? We don't even care to be in each other's presence. Like what happened to that? We went from loving on each other to hating each other with such disgust. It's the holidays. Just because a person don't talk to you for too long, but hey, it's been like 2 weeks. Let me call and check on this person. And vice versa. That person should do it to you. Let me call and see how they doing. Let me call them and see, bro, how you been? Oh, bro, I've been good. No, how you been? How you feeling? Cause I ain't see you at the last Thanksgiving dinner. Cause I ain't been seeing you. Or you show you good. You can talk to me. When we gonna get back to that? Instead of hating each other presence. Because we bring these on to these children. We carry that burden of hatred and disgust with family members and other people, and we pass it to these children. They watch everything we do. Everything we do. And they carry that on. Well, I saw my parents doing this when I was younger, so they feel like that's the way they gotta attack it. And no, you know what you just did? You created trauma for them. Now they gonna be the same ones saying they got mental problems too. Why? Because guess what? They saw how you dealt with yours, and that's how they felt like they gotta deal with theirs. No, let's change it. Stop thinking every way you do to deal with your trauma that's negative is a way of I don't mess with them. I don't fuck with my family. I don't fuck with him. Change that narrative or keep it to yourself. Because when kids see this, they become it. You got to understand, just like a flower of anything, when you're doing a flower, you're nurturing the flower. You're making sure that that soil is right for that flower. So when spring comes, it's going to bloom like you want it to bloom. We got these seeds, we got these flowers that's so precious, these children, these kids, and we're not nurturing them. We're not giving them. Just because your kid know what the latest Jordan is and all this, or they don't want for nothing, they do want for something. Love. Nurturing, and when I mean nurture, I mean really there for them. How was your day? How was this? How was that? Talking to them in a tone to where they can understand and like, my mom and daddy don't really care. But no, we pass down so much. You don't do this. See, when the mother do you like this, you do them like this. We pass that down. We pass that down to these children and they apply it to their life, and then they grow up to become what they become, and we sitting back as the older ones, because whether y'all not us 90s too, yeah, we reaching them 30s if y'all not there already. We in them 30s now. So now we the OGs now, getting up there. Time is it's not waiting for we don't wait for nobody. So that's stop saying what we used to and what was back in the day and that brought us so much joy. We can do that still. We can still do that. But if you're a person with kids and you want to keep trying on tradition, change it. Change what is. Change it. It's not impossible. It's possible. And it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with everybody that's listening to this podcast. It's changed with us. Because at the end of the day, we are the change we need in this world. So we have to act accordingly. What they say, my brother's keeper? No, that's be my family's keeper. That's be my sister's keeper. We all each other's keeper. So let's bring the traditions back. Let's bring what joy it was to can't wait for the holidays, even 4th of July or something, but especially Thanksgiving and Christmas. Because we're losing so many people. Shit, we're losing ourselves. You know, because we just we just don't know, or we just don't want to do, or we know and just don't care to do. And that's you know just one of those things to where we gonna get it right, and it's gonna take time. But for anything, any change, it's gonna take time. So, but it's like I said, it's not impossible. We gonna do this. We gonna bring back putting them clothes at the end of the bed, waiting to step out, and you got them G9. And they be like, yeah, cuz you did that outfit, but with respect. I'm not saying outfits with your booty out and stuff like that. All right. We talking about respectable with the turtlenecks looking good with the heels on, not the latest Amber Rose outfit or whatever. No, not your ass out, cause we understand what you're doing to the kids when you do that. I'm talking about when you went by Grams, you had the turtleneck, you had a fresh T-shirt, graphic tee, jeans, not the latest see-through nipple piercing outfit. We not doing that. We're not doing that. And yes, that one was to my ladies because you know what I'm talking about. We don't need a tradition of putting that out there. We need a tradition of making them know what it is to look good and feel good, but be respectful with it. Like I said, we passing down trauma to these kids, and you can't wonder why they say the youth is. It's no love. It's no cause for them. It's they don't have a care in this world. Why? Because they've been taught by the people to not have a care in the world. By who? The parents. The parents acting like it's no care in the world. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Kids are watching and be like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Then it's like living in a world where the kids are by themselves. Think about that. How that world would be, right? All jacked up, cars over here, uh, bluey cartoons everywhere, all type of stuff. Teenage this, gangster this. Like, come on, man. Imagine the world with no parents, and that's the world we living in right now. Cause where is the parents? Where is the tradition? The tradition starts with the parents. Some got to get passed down, and not trauma. And on that, y'all, we gonna summarizing in this podcast on that note, let's bring this back. Let's bring the tradition back. Instead of passing down trauma, let's pass down joy, happiness, hugs. Hug your kids. Tell them you love them. Whether they, just tell them randomly, hey, I love you, huh? I love you today. Give them a hug. Embarrass them. Give them kisses everywhere. Let's bring that back. So these kids can know this is what tradition is. This is what family really is. This is, let's bring that back. Don't bring back the latest, negativity. And I ain't gonna know. Y'all know what that is. And we're gonna end it like that, y'all. So peace and blessings to all. And like Santa said, all a good night.